Kesav, I know you're busy with the interviews right now, but I'd like to catch up with you for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Ask you about the Hantavirus outbreak.
Sure, it's my pleasure.
Yes. Is Hantavirus a new virus?
First of all, I'm not really an expert in hantavirus because I did not work here. We do know about how hantaviruses work. So, hantaviruses are not new viruses. They've been known for decades here. Some of the old wars have been reported to have these infections. But right now, the current scenario is that there is an outbreak in Greece. And that's a concerning thing that everybody is talking about. But it's not a new virus.
Okay. What makes Hantavirus so deadly?
Yeah, most of this virus, our immune system can clear it. That's what the report said. But its case fatality rate has been reported to be about 30% to 40%. That's the estimated report. It can vary depending on that. But the problem is that it does cause severe respiratory distress syndrome, and sometimes it can cause renal distress syndrome too. What does it mean is that it causes blood leakage in the lung and even in the kidney, so that can lead to a severe dysfunction of the organs.
What is your speculation about the recent Hantavirus outbreak in the cruise and how it has human-to-human transmission potential?
Yeah, and this is something, the whole point of we are talking about hantavirus now. If you see Twitter and LinkedIn, many experts are talking about it, and more than that, CDC has been closely following it, what's happening over there. The speculation is that, at least to my knowledge, or based on reading, and even my own thought is that there must be some kind of rodent material, because this virus is prevalent in rodents, and those rodents are the primary reservoirs. Could be that some material that's come from rodents will be there and would have been there, and that could have led to the spread of this virus to humans in the ship. And because in the ship it's closed containment, so there was a high chance maybe for rapid spread among themselves. That could be the reason that I can think of at the moment.
What is known about hantavirus spread in the body after infection?
Yeah, hantavirus, particularly, there is a type of virus called virus. You must have read in the newspapers now. So that's known to transmit human to human, but it's not like other viruses like SARS-CoV-2 or influenza. I mean, it does spread among humans, but limited spread. But the concern is that it can spread among humans, especially through close contacts, secretory droplets. That would be the prime transmission mode. The CDC said in the current scenario is that the outbreak has been contained because it happened in the same country we were able to contain the virus. But it's something concerning which we need to be aware of.
Okay. If you could target one mystery about hantavirus, what would it be?
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I would like to think more about it, because this is where scientists like to think about it. The big problem is we don't know much about hantavirus. Okay. And then whatever we think about its effects, pathogenicity, or so on and so forth, are just speculations. And particularly, what will it cause this respiratory distress syndrome and renal dysfunction? Why I'm interested is because many of these respiratory viruses like SARS-CoV-2, be it, or even influenza or other influenza strains, they do cause this respiratory epithelial damage and cytokine storm. Even hantaviruses are known to cause heavy inflammation in the lung. But the mechanisms are not known at all, which is something strange. If you know that, and that will help us to at least have some therapeutic targets. And there is a recent review by people, or my friends, some of my friends, and people, RJ, Aaron, and Nalgan. They put up a nice review on looking at viruses in rodents too. It's something now the field has to look at.
Are hantavirus therapeutics just not effective, or are they not well researched?
I think, to my knowledge, we don't know much about hantavirus, and given right now the concerns are rising because of this outbreak, there will be more focus on this virus. And nevertheless, hantavirus, since it's a respiratory virus, and we do have many already respiratory viruses, it's worth knowing more about it. And keep in mind, this is something coming from rodents, which are all over. In the countries like in India, you know about it. And there are many studies which show that rodents are the primary reservoirs, but bats do have these viruses. And we don't know how they are being transmitted, but it's being there in bats across the geographical areas.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, it has been circulating in rodents for so long. Why is it that rodents don't show any symptoms of hantavirus?
Yeah, again, this puzzling question for many people. Same case for bad viruses. I know they do harbor many viruses, like now rodents. One thing is definitely there must be some difference in the immune system and the way these hosts respond to that particular virus. They might be having a replicating virus in them, but perhaps there is a difference the way our immune system works for that virus in them. How does it work? Particularly, there is a consensus among us in the field is that human immune response might be a little overreacting than usual, and that's how you end up having heavy inflammation and damage. But this still need to be studied more.
Okay. Thank you, Keshav.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you for
and
your insights.
thanks for the opportunity.